Alright people, welcome back to Horizon Zero Dawn. Zelda is here, but not gone, and so it's time to get back into the smooth skin of Aloy in this rough world that we have yet to truly uncover and figure out. We gotta go find Olin at the excavation site. Because we've reached Meridian, and we've made some progress in our eventual discovery, but we haven't completed a whole lot yet. Let's pick up a side quest or two, and then we'll move out of here. What's up? Yes? Okay.
You're the one the Vanguard has been crowing about. The Nora who tracks criminals and traitors with her second sight. If only you'd use it to help me. A thief raided my home and took my brother's sword.
Well, crap.
Why would someone steal the sword?
It's priceless. Made from the burnished antler of a lancehorn, finely inlaid with studded stones all down the...
Okay, I get it.
Forgive me. That's not even why it's important. The 12th Sun King gave it to my brother for his military service. He was killed in battle during the liberation. I was saving it for my nephew who's stranded at Sunfall with the Karja in Shadow.
How did your nephew wind up in Sunfall?
Most of the old clergy backed the Mad Sun King, so when he fell, they ran out of fear of retribution. As an honor guard to a venerable priest, my nephew had no choice but to go with them. Now that my brother is gone, my nephew is my heir, so that sword really belongs to him. And after all he's been through, I won't be able to look him in the face if I don't get it back.
At least this guy's loyal.
Tell me about the robbery. Don't leave anything out.
It was brazen and professional. They took only the sword, my most valuable possession. The thief went out through the window and scared the shadow off my steward. Otherwise, it would have been a clean getaway.
Wowzer Bowser, jumping out the window.
I'll see what I can do about the robbery.
Have a word with my steward if you need to. He saw the thief escape. And listen, all I want is the sword back. Meridian, and my family for that matter, has seen enough strife already. If I can get it back, all is forgiven. No retribution necessary.
Typically things don't work that way. Ravon, but we will try. I love how here people are like, we got windows, we got houses, we got all sorts of things. It's very interesting because the rest of the game and the rest of the little settlements are so much more archaic and so much more set back. Whereas here people are like, dude, we get all sorts of stuff. All sorts of stuff. Alright, well, there's another marker. What is this guy? Hello? Have I traded with you?
You're an outlander, which is good.
What?
Then you may have come across what I seek. In your travels, have you found strange vessels, emblazoned with symbols of the old ones? They consist of a hollow cylinder with a crescent handle affixed at both ends. If you bring me these vessels in sets of 4, I will gladly trade what I have for them.
Dude, Poindexter and the ritual vessels.
Yes, trade quickly.
I don't know that I have any of these. I have one ancient vessel. Oh, no, I have more than that, but they're just in weird sets. Okay, does he have anything else? Map of metal flowers, map of Banuk figures. I already have that, already have that. So you are no good to me. You are no good. Bye-bye.
I will leave you. Perhaps your travels have taken you through ancient ruins?
Alright, let's go grab whatever side quest is on the backside of this wall before we bust loose out of here. It's weird going back and forth between this and Zelda because the controls are so different. And yet the games are also so different. But they're similar enough that, like, I sometimes forget which buttons are for which. There's a dude up top. How the heck do I get up there? Take me to a higher plane, my friends. Is there like a ramp or anything anywhere? Because he's up above. Hello? Not that we really need this stuff, but might as well grab it. Where in the heck is this dude with the side quest that's up above? Like he's in an upper apartment or something? Let's see if we can figure out a higher secondary level of the city. By the way, this is going to be a full complete series. It will be finished. Sorry it's taking me a little longer than expected. I ran into some significant audio issues with parts of the game that slowed me down. I had to re-record stuff, and I'm super sorry about that. I planned on having this one done within a week, and it just didn't work out that way. Sometimes that happens, but fully committed to giving you guys the full game, so have no fear. It will be coming, and you will get all of it. Trying to decide if we're going to do the same with Mass Effect or nah. Okay, so there's no way through here. I thought maybe there'd be like a window or something to exit out of. Whoa, Aloy. Also, so weird to hold a PS4 controller after holding Switch controllers all week. Let me just say that. Feels freaking weird. Okay, maybe I'm dumb, but I cannot figure out how the heck to get to that guy. So let's go talk to the steward. Let's set this quest. Robbing the rich. Let's investigate the crime scene and go figure out what's up with that. Talk to me. Ooh, maybe we can go up here. Oh, you're the steward. Okay, what's up?
You saw the thief make a run for it?
My back was to the wall, you see? Wasn't expecting someone to crawl out the window.
I like his hat.
He ran past me, dressed in gray, clutching a sword. That's all I saw. By the sun, my heart nearly seized up.
That's all you saw? I like how the steward was legit right by him. Can I go in your house? Where is the crime scene, my dude? Uh-huh. Blood.
The thief broke the lattice on the way out. And some blood drops.
Okay, let's follow this dude. Where did he run? Ugh, he's dripping all over. I guess from, like, cuts from climbing out the window maybe so quickly? Leaking raspberry sauce all over the freaking city of
I'm still on the trail.
Meridian. Where the heck do I pick up that quest? Fire breather.
Still more blood. The thief got cut.
Yeah, this was like a gash
Someone
of
must have seen the thief.
craziness.
I'll give him that.
Okay,
You can tell Ursa's death has been tough on poor Aaron.
I know that you got all sorts of traders and stuff in this city, but
Excuse me, Outlander? I'm looking for Banuk artifacts.
can I get up here? There's 2 side quests up in the upper levels. Alright, you're looking for Banuk artifacts? We gonna
You're looking
trade?
for
Yes, but I'm no profiteer. Sun King Avad has named me an envoy to the Banuk. I work on their behalf, looking for sacred relics to return to their homeland, Ben-Ur. I'm especially interested in wooden figures that are sometimes found near Banuk rock paintings. If you have any,
Cool, I want to see what you got to trade.
You ready?
Oh, it's just reward boxes. We don't have any of these. Alright, well, farewell.
Come on back. I pay well for Banuk relics, Outlander.
Alright, where is the witness that we need to talk to? This girl?
Did someone run past here, holding a sword?
Sure did. He grabbed some linen off the stand here and took off down the stairs behind you. He was bleeding, so maybe he needed a binding. Blast it! That was expensive cloth. I can't believe I paid for that thief's bandage.
Not very happy. Okay. Go to the base of the stairs. Not those stairs. The stairs over here. Ba-da-ba, ba-da-ba,
If the
da-da,
thief came this
da-da.
way, there's only one way he could have gone. Forward.
Okay. Where could he be? Uh-oh. This kid is the thief?
Kind of the thief. Someone must have seen him go by.
Hello, child. Rokasha.
Did you see anyone run through here? He would have been holding a sword.
Yeah, almost crashed into me too. He ran down the parapet here and went down the lift. No way you'll catch him now. I didn't see a sword though.
He wasn't carrying anything.
Not a damn thing. Just ran like his ass was on fire.
The thief
Huh.
must have ditched the sword. But where? Maybe he had help. That merchant stall would have been a convenient drop-off.
Alright, let's head back there. I like their little eyelash tattoos. They're like little fanned out dots. It reminds me of some of the like electrode type dots I put on the newest iteration of my logo, of my little ghosty. He has like those similar looking like Tron node electronic type things. Do you have the sword here?
It looks like the thief got away, but without the sword. I thought maybe he dropped it off somewhere. Like here, for instance?
What? No. I had nothing to do with this.
I guess we'll see when I get the city guard to toss your stall and question your customers.
Hold on. There's more to this. You've got a reputation for shining light in the darkness, so I know you'll listen. You're right. The sword was passed to me, and I passed it on to someone else. It's going to be sold, but not for profit. The shards will go to people in need.
You expect me to believe that?
I can prove it. Meet my friends at the watermill in the lower village. They'll explain everything. If they don't convince you, come right back with the guards. I'm not going anywhere.
It wouldn't matter if you did. I'd find you. But all right. I'll check out the watermill.
She
Okay.
seems a little bit
Gotta get
fishy.
the watermill then to
But I
find
kind of
out.
like the idea of selling the sword for the betterment of the lower class. I don't know if that rich dude who had a big house and a servant or whatever, if he needs this sword. I know it's still like rightfully his nephew's, but maybe we should be a woman of the people and help everyone out. Let's take this down. Down. Wait. Just. Can we get in here? No? Are any of these opened up? We able to access these? Guess not. Okay. Can I go down yours? I'm pretty sure jumping down is not going to be a safe or... Oh, yeah, you can. Interesting. Hello? Nighttime in Meridian. It looks like a creepy place when it's at night. Is this thing coming up? Hello? Aloy. Oh, Aloy. Where is the elevator? There it is. It's a long freaking ride. We gotta get down though, and this will be a good chance for us to go down here, and then down to the ruins for our main quest mission as well. Still want to swap out outfits when I can. Gotta figure out what kind of clothes for this crazy haired warrior. We're exiting Meridian. Let's move on to the watering hole or wherever they're taking us. There's a campfire nearby. Meridian Village down below. I'm guessing this is a far less glitzy version of the upper city. All sorts of supply crates everywhere.
Only the finest goods here.
Let's grab a quick save at this campfire. These
aren't yours.
Alright.
They're necessities.
All sorts of side quests are accessible, and rightfully so. I mean, this is a very big area. But let's talk to this guy. What's up? This guy's look a little suspicious.
Fairest prices for machine parts under the mesa. No tithes to the Sun Court. Not like those greedy snarls upside.
She's not interested in taxes.
I know what she's not interested in. As I was saying, no better offer for snap ball lenses. I'd give my oath on it.
By the sun, don't start spitting in your palm. Huntress, I apologize on behalf of my partner. Silent partner.
Silent partner.
If the sun would only grant my prayers. Never mind snap more lenses, Huntress. There's no market for those. A long leg lens, though, you'd be well rewarded for.
So which,
No market for a snap ball lens that's good, strong stuff. You can hammer it into anything.
Where do you think we are? Some trading post with sawdust on the floor? This is Meridian. We have culture.
I know culture. Just the other day I was watching the hunting trials.
Oh, great sun, lend me the strength of midday.
The sun's baked your head if you think we'll shift long leg lenses at a time like this.
Goodness gracious.
Hello?
I've told you as many times as the spire is tall, craft and artisanship is who we are.
Craft doesn't win a war or keep the machines from your farms. What you need is good, old-fashioned, plain...
Oh yes, old-fashioned, plain hammered work. If ever something glittered, you'd throw it back.
If Karja had built that elevator, they would have stopped at a good-looking shaft.
All those years of delving, and you never found a sense of humor.
These guys are crazy.
Enough!
Well?
They're a blunt people, the Nora.
Why do you two even work together if you can't agree on anything?
It's a symbolic gesture.
No tithes to the Sun Court. Like I said in the beginning, Renine.
Just tell me which part you want.
A long leg lens.
A snap-maw lens.
One of each.
Fine. I can see that you're busy.
Wait. You drove her off. Snap-maw lens. What do you say?
I drove her off. That's rich. Listen, Huntress, long leg lens.
Goodness gracious.
Bring us your map.
I have both parts, I think.
I brought you both the parts. So, what do you say?
I don't suppose I could buy just the one.
You'd buy the wrong one. So give the hunter her shards for both.
Of course. Here you are. If this is the price I have to pay.
The price you have to pay? The snap-maw lens might just cover the loss we take on the other.
It won't sell for a long
These guys are
charcoal
ridiculous.
burner. You'd pay handsomely for a long leg lens if you had an imagination.
I have an imagination. When you rattle that piece of junk around, I think of your skull.
Wow.
This wouldn't be
I got remarkable reward boxes, so let's go and see what the heck we got here. Wow, I have a lot of things to open up. Resource box, don't want. We'll take that. I got echo shells. Great Run Blazing Sun. Oh, these are for all my hunting trials. Look at this, just all sorts of stuff. I didn't even know I had all this. It was locked and loaded. Absolutely incredible. I have 1,500 shards now, which is good. Rope caster, ammo pouch. Might as well, why not? And then... okay. I still do not have the lure, which is weird. I guess I'm playing the game weird. Let's get this one back occupied. We completed this side quest instantaneously, which was nice. Glad it was done. We'll go grab this box here. Thank you for the remarkable rewards. Back on top with shards, which is good. Dropped off a snap-maw lens and a long leg lens, which could have been useful, but I figured let's complete the quest while we're here rather than coming back when we have more. Plus we get the XP, plus we are almost at level 24, which will give us a second skill point to spend on something we actually want. So let's go to the watermill.
Check out these wares.
It's kind of like a resort down here. I know it's not as like extravagant, but it still kind of reminds... Is she yawning? I don't think I've ever seen that animation. It reminds me of Uncharted 4. There's a part where you're in... Not to spoil Uncharted 4, but there's a part where you're in a place that looks like this. I won't tell you why or where or anything. But let's head for the watermill. See what we can find and progress on the sword. I wonder if we have to decide like a moral decision, like do we keep the sword? What do we do? How do we work it? Yada yada yada. So map-wise, where are we? Load in. Hello. It's crazy how dotted the map has become. There we are. Okay. So we're kind of uncovering some new territory. There's a metal flower down here. You can see there's something there that's interesting. Oh, that's the spire. Okay. A lot of stars in the sky. Grab some health. Okay, so it looks like we made it to the mill. Let's go inside and see if they have our sword.
Married, but to be honest, feels like no one will have me. There.
Kindiv.
I was told to expect you, Aloy. I suppose you want answers. Well, it's not complicated. We collect valuable objects from people who don't need them, sell them for shards, and use the money to help the needy at Sunfall.
Who exactly gets the shards at Sunfall?
Not the bastards in the fortress. We use the shards to make sure the poor in Shadowside get to eat, or bandage their wounds. They only went west because they had to. Trust me, I know. My wife was chained up with a bunch of servants and herded with them. They starved to death, still bound together.
Jeez.
I'm sorry.
So am I.
Where's the sword now?
Safe. I haven't sold it yet,
You mean you steal?
if you want to call it that. From hogs who've had their turn at the trough for generations.
Ravon didn't seem like a hog to me.
He stinks just like the rest of them, of wealth and contentment, while people beneath him suffer.
What do you expect me to do now? Walk away?
I was hoping you'd help us. They say you can track like a stalker. Well, my partner Nassan disappeared near the branded shore. He was bound for Sunfall, along with an entire shipment of food. If you found that, you'd be helping a lot of people.
I'll consider it. But only if you return the sword to Ravon.
I knew you were gonna say that. Fine, I'll return the damn blade. Nassan was supposed to meet his contact at an old campfire on the fork near the branded shore. Start looking there. But be careful. Lots of machines out there, and lots of Shadow Karja. And not the needy kind, but they're tormentors.
Interesting. Shadow Karja. And Aloy, as always, knows how to do the good work. She's gonna get the sword back and help out the people. Holy cow, he went way up here. The Field of the Fallen and Fork in the Road. Goodness gracious sakes alive. Where is our main quest? Aaron's sister Ursa's at. Oh, so okay, so that takes us up that way. Find Olin at the excavation site. What's funny is this is a level 12 quest and we're like level 24, so you could just mainline this game really, really quickly. Anyhow. Oh, that's up that way as well, so we have to travel north. There's still the quest in Meridian that I hate that we weren't able to access. There's a hunting lodge back there. I want to go pick these up before we start heading north. We'll travel to this campfire and make our way through. It's all this more deserty area. Freaking birds. Thunderjaw. Because yeah, we kind of, once we entered this portion of the map, we made our way straight from Meridian. So let's fast travel back up. Actually, I'm gonna go grab this campfire real quick. Just so we have access to this place when we need to fast travel back to get the blade after we save the food shipment. But yeah, I think it's best if we try and grab the quests so that we have them in our booklet, and then we can better attack the rest of the map. So let's go back here. Whoops, no. Fast travel there, find out what other things they need done in Meridian, and then we can move towards Olin, toward Ursa's sister, towards the Shadow Karja, and towards the completion of all those quests. And maybe we'll find more there on the way or in that general vicinity, so that we can be as productive and powerful as possible. I've noticed everyone is kind of like mainlining the game. Like most series on YouTube are only like 20-30 parts. And mine have been like really long, including a giant first part, and I'm still like only at this point. Which I feel I'm wondering kind of bad about, but it's like the way I wanted to play the game. And it's the way of like really getting all the goodness out of the game. So, I don't know, that's just, I think this game is a really special, cool game, and so I kind of just wanted to do it this way. So hopefully you guys are okay with that. This one is so weird. Let's see if I put the marker there, if it helps me at all. And then if I can't figure this one out, I'll put the marker back on those others where like the Hunter's Lodge and stuff is. The weird thing is it's like in the center of this area, but like up. right? It's up. It's not down. So let's take this staircase up. Maybe this is what we were looking for all along.
What's their story?
Oh, there's those two quests. Great. Okay, so we're gonna grab all three of these. Yes, 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 yes. We found it. Ooh, there's like a spiritual center up here, and I feel terrible, but we're gonna take something right off it. What is this? The Sun Faith. 7 articles of the Sun Faith. Overall, the world rises and sets the great sun. Only the sun's rightful heir, born of the radiant line that dates back to Ahriman, the founders for this movement. So it's all about how they chose the Sun King, what they believe in. Buried Shadow, Holy Meridian, Sight of the Karja, Children of the Sun. Interesting, interesting, interesting. Alright, and here is a robed man with a side quest. Naman.
Renora. I'm the mournful Naman. My apologies that we meet like this.
Like this?
In grief. You hold yours close, like a talisman. Wait, forgive me. You didn't come for reparations? Someone you lost to the Sun Ring?
No. I know about the Red Raids, but the Karja owe me nothing.
I see. Well, I could use the help of a strong-willed outlander. Then I would owe you very much indeed. These people seek to honor their loved, their lost, with their own voices, not mouthing Karja rituals to Karja stone. But there are obstacles. And while Meridian holds its breath for any disturbance, these robes only tie my hands.
Naman, rituals and prayers can't bring back those who are lost.
No, but it can help those who grieve to find themselves. It can lend them strength and hope, like a new sunrise.
What kind of obstacles?
The first pilgrim is an Oseram, who seeks to visit the Shrine of Kings on the road to the city. He waits there now, forbidden to enter by an old sun priest who suffer no heathen. This Utaro lost her companion on the edge of the jewel, at a pool where snap moths gather. The shrine was built there to ward off the machines, and its effectiveness leaves much to be desired. And the Banuk would paint a mark on the sun's climb, a call to the machine spirits, I understand. They need no beckoning. Glint hawks perch there, drawn to the spires shining.
So, clear the machines out of 2 shrines and move a priest out of the other.
All I can ask for is your charity and that their stories are heard.
I didn't think your priesthood would ask outsiders for help.
If only the sun would set on our pride. Until this is done, I am no sun priest. To wear a red robe was an aspiration. I aspired. Now our hoods make us blind. We whisper reconciliation, but forget how the old king's priests sang the words and blessed the killing.
The killing? You mean the Red Raids?
Yes. And the sacrifices that came after.
Why did the priests go along with all that bloodshed?
Sometimes we Karja are more concerned with what is tradition than what is right.
Huh. Maybe the Karja and Nora aren't so different. You're disappointed with the Sun Priests, but you still wanted to be one?
I spent my whole life looking up to the temple. My brother's voice echoing in its arches. Even he couldn't turn me away, and how he tried. In the end. He said, when we were loved, our robes were dyed in cinnabar. Now they are stained in blood.
How so?
Our robes are handed down to us. Most of the old priests fled rather than be seen in the glare of a new sun. And so we are left to wear their sins. For me, at least, they hang heavy.
Where is your brother now?
He waits for me on the trail of the sun, I hope. He spoke out against the sacrifices. For a priest to question the Sun King's will, his punishment was worst of all.
You lost someone you loved too. I'm sorry.
No, not lost. When I took on these robes, I found his memory.
Interesting. I love how much
do what I can.
attention to detail and lore they've put into like the religions and the culture of these different clans. So that is a very complex quest. But what I want to do is go back out here and see if we can't access the rest of these. And it looks like there's another hunting lodge over here, which is mighty interesting. So first up is this dude. What's up, big dude?
Hi there, Outlander. Name's Vilgund. Did you come to the city looking for work? Oh, good shards. Enough to buy garb more becoming of your...
Okay, stop there if you want me to hear you out.
I only meant a well-molded woman such as you. I heard an interesting rumor about a Banuk camp. Tame machines, the rumor said. So I hired men to investigate. Just investigate, that's all. Those Banuk are canny, too canny. I paid up front. Well, half up front. I've had no word back.
So now you're hiring someone to find the last men you hired.
They're a sunk cost. This rumor's worth more to me.
So is there any more to the rumor about this camp?
The last bunch just wanted to know about the reward. You're a smart one. This camp isn't even big enough for a name up where the snow won't thaw. They say the Banuk there live alongside machines. Peaceful as you like. Keep them, use them, sing to them. If it's true, if we learned how they do it, think how valuable that would be to all the tribes.
When you say valuable, you mean they'd pay you for it.
Girl, I'm not made of straw.
What can you tell me about the Banuk?
The Banuk women. Snow witches all. Cold eyes, cold... They choose to live up there in Ban-Ur, in the ice. Trying to have a conversation, it's like chipping them out of the stuff. They prefer machines for company. That's why I'm putting my shards on this rumor.
Then they might not want outsiders to know about this place.
Their mystic act. No care for possessions, for luxuries. Pile of slag. Those people bargain harder than the winter frost.
Are you some kind of merchant? You don't seem to have any wares.
More of an explorer.
But you send other people to do your exploring.
All right, more of an opportunist. Girl. Nora girl. Huntress. We live in a world of opportunities. Risky opportunities. But why should risk stand in the way of a lucrative prospect for the likes of me? All right. I'm more of a gambler.
If I did look into your rumor...
You won't need to climb up the shoulders of the world for it. It's on the edge of Banuk land, beneath the anvil of the moon. And you look like you know your way around the savage east. The east. If it's true they walk among machines without fear in this camp, well, you can't miss that, can you? Payment on...
Interesting. They've got so many interesting and unique characters in this game. The Anvil of the Moon sounds freaking weird, but we're gonna go check it out. First, though,
You need to win 3 half-suns at our hunting grounds to gain admittance to the lodge.
You mean these?
I got them.
Very well, then. Congratulations, and welcome. Our members reap rewards and adventure and live on in legend.
Am I a member now?
No, you're only a fledgling. Junior members are called thrushes. To join and become a thrush, you need a senior member called a hawk to sponsor you.
So I need to find a hawk.
Yes, but a hawk can only sponsor 1 hunter at a time, and I'm afraid most of them already have one.
I've overcome worse odds. Where do I start?
Upstairs, present yourself to the Sunhawk Assis, our leader, who should introduce you to a hawk. I hope it's worth it.
What do you mean?
You'll see.
Legan reminds me of Old Man Magneto from the X-Men movies, but this is the beautiful... Oh, dang. What are they? This is like a freaking spider robot. That is the weirdest looking dino ever, but we made it into the lodge with our 3 half-sons. That was no problem. I knew we'd get in. But now we gotta get sponsored so we can elevate beyond thrush status. We need a hawk to sponsor us and see what's up. Where? Oh, he's even high. Whoa. Where is he? There's something over there. Let's go grab that. And there's another side quest. So I think we'll pick back up from this spot. Hope you guys are enjoying the episodes. Thunderjaw, holla, holla, Thunderjaw. And I will be back with more. We'll finish this game no matter what, like I said. Don't you worry. Legendary Hunts of the Lodge. Interesting. All 7 thrushes. Sand Whisper Valley. More deranged. Ooh, all sorts of... Gosh, I love the lore in here. So, take your time, read that. Meet me back here on the next video. Until that time, though, everybody, thanks so much for watching. I love you all. Let's take a nap in the lodge and come back soon. Until that time, drink much all. Thanks again, and we will see you all later.